Today, our motto to come live was just to give an insight on the openings we have, then the opportunities what we have, how do we operate here, and what is the procedure we follow in White Horse Manpower. And for that, I have most of my colleagues. I will introduce you later. And first of all, to tell about White Horse Manpower, we have been working in White Horse Manpower for last 15, 16 years. We started in 2007, and now it's 15 to 16 years. We have been specialized in IT and ITES. We work with approximately 60 to 70 brands, both in IT and ITES. In most of the ITES, like BPOs and international call centers, we are one of the top 10 consultancies, maybe top 5 or 10 to be precise. We work with brands like we have Infosys, Accenture, 24/7, JPMC, Ares, Calpion, Omega, and many more to count, where we have our name in the company. We have been the delivery partners as the number one partners in these companies, and we have been delivering on month from the last so many years. And we've been genuinely and hardworkingly, we have been doing our work. And with that, the credit goes to all our HRs who are associated with us, and the recruiters who have worked with us, who already left the company, or recruiters who are staying with us, and currently the recruiters who have been supporting from back end. So we thank each and everyone, and the candidate especially who have walked in, who believe White Horse Manpower in a very well, and the candidates have told that we have been doing well, and candidates have been messaging on YouTube. You can see a lot of candidates messaging, thank you for the job you have given. Various recruiters' names they have mentioned: Navya, Neha, Noor, Taj, Reena. They have mentioned so many recruiters' names. So specifically, when they are happy with these people, they have been messaging. So we are into a trend where we would like to go ahead and make sure that we follow the same footsteps, and in fact better than what we did. So for that, we are now having openings for maybe various companies in IT. We have huge number of openings. Let me tell you honestly one thing: if there is no openings in other places, other consultancies, White Horse has got openings. Irrespective whatever company it is a BPO or an IT, I can assure you that we have openings. That's because of the credibility what we have developed with the companies, and the name what we have got with the companies, and the output what we gave them on time to time. We have never missed our SLAs. 90% of the companies are really very happy with working with us. So my forecast for future is we would like to build White Horse into an organization. Maybe it is into a 100 crore company. Today we are maybe just handful of maybe 25 to 35 or 40 people. Tomorrow, maybe down the line after 4 to 5 years, I would like to bring it into a workforce of 1000 plus people. So for that, I request all the people who are looking at this video, or maybe will be watching this video in future, or maybe will be forwarded to them. So I would appreciate them to support us in recruitment, and I would ask them to come and join White Horse Manpower in recruiting, or as a candidate, or as a company. We would like you to help us in various aspects of White Horse development. Our forecast for White Horse for next maybe 4 or 5 years is to have approximately 100 companies and approximately 1000 employees. So for that, we need extended support from all of you, the candidates as well as the companies, and we would like to thank everybody for that. And now I would like to talk to my colleagues with regards to the various companies they are handling. From left to right, I have Taj on the last, and we have Reena, then we have Noor, then we have Disha, and myself, Ahmed, from White Horse Manpower. So I would like to ask them to talk about what is there in their mind with regards to recruitment, and what is the challenges they are facing with regards to the jobs, giving jobs to the candidate. And I would like to tell them what is that they would look forward with the people or with the candidates. What is that they want to see, and what is that they would like to, in order to build this White Horse into a 1000 employees company. So this is my assurance that if you build up as a 1000 employees company, I'm sure that there's a lot of growth with everyone. So I would pass on my phone to Taj, and maybe she can speak about the companies what she's handling and the openings what she has got. Though there are no openings or people say it's a recession time, I don't find a recession time in White Horse Manpower. That thank God and thanks to everyone. And thanks to Taj also. I'll give the phone. She will carry on from there. All right, Taj, over to you.
First of all, hi everyone. I am from White Horse Manpower. I am one of the team leader here. It's been 8 years that I've been working as a recruiter here. Initially, I started my career working as a recruiter, and then I made my career being as a team leader, working now currently as a team leader. I have gone through with so many candidates here in White Horse. We see so many various kind of a candidates who walks in, and we also get the good references kind of candidates as well. So we usually, we recruit for companies, multiple companies like Infosys, Accenture, 247, JP Morgan, and many more companies. So it is like, if the candidate comes here and who is just a graduate who is not aware of how to attend the interview, we ask for an HR round. When it comes for the next round of interview, we brief them, and then for the last round of interview, we brief them. So initially, we do the screening and sourcing, and it's a very good experience being working for such a long time in White Horse. So even I would like to welcome you anytime you need help in getting into a job. Please walk into White Horse Manpower. You can also log into our website if you want to know much more about White Horse Manpower. That is on our website called www.whitehorsemanpower.in, and that's our log on website where you can log on to. And if you have any queries, if you want to get into an HR recruitment or getting into a BPOs, if you are
Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So we are looking for someone who are graduates and postgraduates for the companies what I'm recruiting for. So we are looking for someone who has got minimum experience of 1 year in any technical support or non-technical as well, but that is going to be something from a BPO based background. It is going to be for an ITES profile. And the skill set what we are looking out for is excellent communication skills. And coming to a technical skills required here, they are looking for someone who have got hands-on experience in Active Directory, also who have got experience in technical troubleshooting of laptops, desktops, switchers, routers, modems, Office 365. And also who have got experience in live calls and live chats, but that is going to be from an international voice based background only. This is what exactly our requirements are. And these designations is something for an associate, senior associate, specialist, SME, and team leader kind of a role. So the salary minimum starts from 2.5 lakhs per annum, and it goes up to 8.5 to 9 lakhs. That is going to be for an TL kind of role. So shifts, it is going to be rotational shifts with two-way transport. Both-way cab facility will be provided from door-to-door step within the boundary areas, that is within 20 kilometer of radius. And the location, it is going to be for Bangalore, Pune and Hyderabad. So the age limit maximum, it goes up to 38 to 39. Rounds of an interview, you will be having a simple interview rounds. For that we will help you out. You'll be having a basic 3 rounds of an interview. First will be an HR, that is self introduction round. Then you'll be having a communication skills round and operations round. You can just walk in anytime to White Horse Manpower between 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We will sure you a help in getting a good job opportunities with any of the branded MNCs. And the companies what I am talking you about are for Infosys, Emphasis, Accenture, Concentrix, Convergers. I would love to help you out in getting you pleased with any of the good MNCs. So what are you waiting for? You just walk in over here. We would love to help you out in getting job opportunities. I would like to pass on the mic to my other colleague who will help you out with a couple of other requirements so that you can check if you are eligible for those requirements and applied for those kind of a job. Thank you.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm working in White Horse Manpower from 7 to 8 years. This is the very good place to work in White Horse Manpower. I like you guys to tell one thing. See, they are the person who's looking for the job in like day shift, and they are looking for Saturday, Sunday fixed off. We have openings with good companies, like we have for Craft, Flat World, like Omega, where this is something into the medical billing, like ambulance billing, hospital billing. It is into the medical coding as well. Here we will have like Monday to Friday working, you'll have Saturday, Sunday fixed off, and they'll be having two-way cab as well. Like they'll provide like pick and drop, door to door, it will be there. We are looking for the, like they are having openings like freshers, experience. This is something into the US healthcare medical billing process. It is into the account ER caller. ER caller is nothing, it is into the account receivable ER caller, where we are into the CMS we are into the CMS. And here you will be having the location. We have multiple locations, like we have into the Pune, we have in Chennai, Coimbatore, Bangalore location. We will have like salary starts from 18,000, it goes up to till 45,000. It will be a fixed shift, and you'll have two-way cab as well. The locations, it depends it depends on the process itself. The locations, they'll be decided, and weekly off will be there, that is Saturday, Sunday fixed off. Age between will be 18 years to 30 years. So you guys can come to White Horse Manpower. It's located in Commercial Street, Shivaji Nagar. You can just log in to www.whitehorsemanpower.in. Come here, we will help you out, because this is something into the good recruitment form, where this is free recruitment form, where we will not charge anything, and we will give you the good placement as well. So come here, we will help you out. And I'll just pass this phone to my another recruiter, like where she will brief you about the different process.
Hi everyone, my name is Disha, and I'm working in White Horse Manpower, and it's just been like couple of months since I've started working, but I see myself, I have grown a lot here from knowing nothing when I have joined to have a good amount of knowledge in screening, sourcing the candidates, into recruitment basically, and also about the BPO industry, and talking about the BPO industry jobs and everything. We are hiring for 30 plus companies, and as my colleagues have already mentioned, like we hire for 247, Intelligent, Infosys, Emphasis, Accenture, and couple of other companies. We have not just got requirement for Bangalore location, but we have also got requirement for Mumbai location, Hyderabad location, Pune location, and even if the candidates are in Bangalore and are willing to relocate to the locations that I just mentioned, we will help you until you're joining the company, until your training is going on. We will keep in touch, and we will make sure that you are going good in the company, and we even help you out if in case there's any problem. And talking about the requirements, when talking about the other locations, we have got joining bonus, we have got incentives, and we have got requirements into customer service. When talking about customer service, who have good knowledge in BPO industry, in insurance, all kinds of insurance basically. and the salary, and we have also got requirements in team leader position for a different location, wherein there is a good joining bonus. So we make sure that even if you want to relocate, we are here to help you. You can directly walk into our office. We make sure that until your documentation is done, everything is smooth. And also talking about the recruitment, we screen the candidates, we source the candidates, we make sure that they're eligible to the respective profile, and then we process the candidates. So it's a good experience to, in even if you feel like you're not able to clear the rounds, you can still walk in. We brief you with all the rounds of interview. We will in fact guide you through the rounds of interview and help you with all the rounds. Yeah, so thank you, and you're free to walk in to our White Horse Manpower anytime for any kind of query or requirement. You can just send a mail at White Horse Manpower, and we will help you out. It's a free recruitment, so you're all more than welcome to get into White Horse Manpower. Thank you. I just pass on the mic.
Yeah, thank you, Taj, Reena, then Noor, and Disha. Pretty much you have given us the insight about what is openings currently we have. In future, we anticipate openings in medical billing. There will be huge billings. Then we'll anticipate openings in a lot of in the AI market, that is the .ai, that artificial intelligence. Maybe we'll have a lot of Python related jobs, and we will have a lot of statistical related jobs. Then we will have a forecast with regards to a BPOs. It's an evergreen industry which will never die. With regards to BPOs, we will have huge number of openings. Maybe right now we are heading towards the election, so I'm sure that because of that, most of the companies have not given us the exact openings out. So as the election is over, maybe we will start having pouring in with the lot of openings, whether it can be Tech Mahindra or it can be Accenture or maybe Infosys or maybe many other companies who are waiting, because when I spoke to these HRs, they have told us that we are waiting for the openings to be released, or maybe there are a lot of openings in hand but released. Maybe it's one of the reasons that I presume it maybe might not be right. So maybe talking about the trend in the industry, I can see that there's a huge potential for most of us. If we join the industry now, down the line after 5 or 6 years, I'm sure that there's a huge potential with all of us, which we can take it, and which we can as well as give it. The companies are waiting for people to join. Okay, that one thing which I would like to tell from the candidates' perspective is, like, I have seen candidates who have shown low interest in any kind of job. You ask him, when a candidate walks in, you ask him about a job in voice, he says, I don't want. You ask him about a non-voice, he says, I don't want, but there he looks for an option, I want a day shift, right? So the layback attitude towards what we are heading towards today will be dangerous for us, because we will, this will be grabbed by the AI. See, now you can see most of the telecalling and the calling industry is taken over by the artificial intelligence. You can see all the banks which have just asked you to check your account, maybe you have a problem or you have no problem, or maybe for example Airtel, ICICI Bank, they are having their artificial intelligence. So today our candidates are not understanding that if we are not able to take these kind of opportunities which are there. See, if you are taking a non-voice job, I am sure, or a voice job, you'll never be in a voice job in all your life. You are there in this industry for next 4 or 5 years in the voice or non-voice industry. Then later on you might be a manager there, or with that kind of experience you might be one of the entrepreneurs or whatever it is. But we see with the candidates that they do not want us to put them in the process or the jobs, whichever it is. But my suggestion to all of you is if at all you are looking for a job today, you grab the opportunity as a graduate, whatever job you get. See, to this, I can add some reasons of the colleges or maybe training institutes which are, giving them a high remuneration expectation, or maybe colleges are teaching them that, this BPO job doesn't have a growth, or maybe call center job doesn't have a growth, or maybe HR job in a recruiting consultancy is not a job. I have seen the candidates themselves talking, and telling that my teacher or my lecturer told me don't work for a call center. So if you don't work for a call center, how can your communication improve? See, our school or college can give us, to an extent they can give us a communication, but our job gives us the complete communication. But we are not able to realize that. Today we have to realize, saying that my job is whatever I get in the beginning. See, if you get a job in a call center in the beginning, I am sure that this job is the best job for you. Or you get in a recruitment, that job is the best job, because from there you're going to take it forward. We do not see that future. We see the future that today itself I want a non-wise process. All right. Today I would like to work for a day shift. Today itself I would like to work in a place which is near to my house. Or people who are there staying a little distance and far, they do not want to travel. Or if they don't want to if they want to travel, they will see. I have recruited various recruiters. These recruiters come for a day or so, and they find the distance, they find things, they find the various aspects in the job. They have a problem. But if at all you're going to complain on everything, where is that we are standing? So we appreciate any candidate who walks in today as a fresher or an experienced candidate. First of all, look into what he has got as a competency or a capacity. He should make sure that he is able to sustain in the industry for the first 2 years. Remember, if you sustain in the industry or in a company for 1 week, you're going to stay back for 3 weeks. If you stay back in a company for 3 months, you're going to stay back for another 6 months. If you stay for 6, you're going to stay back for next 2 years. This is the actual mentality what we have to develop. If at all we don't do this, we are heading towards a disastrous situation as a candidate, because I have visited maybe I think I have had more than 650 job fairs. I speak to candidates every year, maybe 10,000 candidates. Every candidate has got only a common factor: I want an easy job, I want a sitting job. Or if they don't want this kind of job, they want a job which is near to their house. I have traveled to Hubli, Dharwad, Kerala, or ask me where we have not traveled, or maybe in Calcutta we have traveled, but the candidate needs a job nearby his house. The candidate needs a day shift. Candidate needs maybe 20 to 25,000 salary as a fresher, and the candidate needs an easy job. My parents want me to do an easy job. If your parents want to do an easy job, how can you be a next Google? Or how can you create a next Google? Or how can you create a next Microsoft? How can you do a next Reliance? How can you do a next Tata? So we are heading towards a society where we want to be a little lethargic in our approach. Let's change the approach. I would ask all the parents, the colleges, the entrepreneurs who are generating this kind of people, or generating these kind of employees, or generating these kind of educated youths, to come forward and accept the reality of life, that what is my job. So my job is that whatever I get in the first 1 or 2 years is my basic stepping stone or my foundation. If I don't have my proper foundation, I am sure that today I will be in a deep problem in my future. You might not see, I mean to say deep problem means you might not have that growth. You might not reach that height where you want, or you might not earn that kind of amount of money. So you will be satisfied with the amount of salary, and you will be staying back, and you'll never grow. You will have one car, one house, and a wife and 2 children. That's enough? No, that is not enough. We are, if at all we take the challenge today, our challenge should be that we should make an entrepreneurial step forward. We should, every person sitting here, I tell my colleagues that you do whatever you do from your heart, bottom of your, you don't like it, don't do it, because if at all you do it with your just somebody's force, you will not do the job. You will make sure that you will make a lot of mistakes. Yes, that mistake which you made should be corrected and should be followed as a stepping stone. But that we don't do, the mistake is considered to be a mistake, and they say I cannot do it. They lose hope. So we do not want that hope to be lost. So with this, I can say that we as White Horse Manpower in the society, we would like to create We would like to create, and we would like to make this society into a place where we can recruit people, we can make them and give them a career. And I want people for myself in White Horse Manpower. See, as I spoke in the beginning, I want, right now I'm running with some around 30 to 40 recruiters. So tomorrow, maybe down the line, after maybe 2024 or 2025, I would like to have 150 or 100 recruiters. Over 4 or 5 years, I want to have 1,000 recruiters. How do I get it? So we get it through my people who comes here and loves the job and stays back. So he has to make sure that his job is being accepted. He has to do the job to the best of his ability, to the best of his competency. But for that, we need to do the job by very cautiously and choose. If you do not like a job, do not go for the interview. Most of the people just carry away and they come with their friends. They just say, my friend says I don't want to join, so he doesn't want to join, I also will not join. So let's not follow that trend. Let's follow a trend. Let's create a stepping stone today that we will make sure that we will change. Friends, this online session or live session is just not for the sake of that I should get candidates. This is a message which I want to give it to my colleges, as I said, my schools, my training institutes, my people who supply the candidates, or the candidates who are walking in. Today's opportunity is tomorrow's benefit. So if you don't make use of today the opportunity, I am sure that there will be somebody else who is going to be maybe from US or UK or Germany or Australia. An Indian is supposed to be a best employee, best worker. You go UK, you go to America, you go US, anywhere, you go to Canada or Saudi Arabia or Dubai. The main people are there is the dominating people are only Indians. Why? Are we only to work for them? Or are we here? The same amount of people who are there in America who are staying there, they could have come here and they would have built an empire here, and our youth would have got a job. This is what I ask all my maybe people who are working abroad, or people who are having a lot of money, who are being sitting in the Middle East or sitting in the UK or US. Let them come to India. Let them open a big firm. Let them employ people and let them educate them. See what they have. See, people who are there in UK, US, they are very well disciplined, very well in their job. They have that very well knowledge about the jobs, and they know what to do. So why not they come and teach our youth? The same thing. So if they come and teach us, I'm sure that we will have a good society. We will have a good place to work, and we will save the environment, and we will save the country. We will save the earth. We will make sure that we will have good employees. With this, I would like to thank everyone who is watching this, and maybe I would like to just ask my colleagues if they have anything to share with, which they have left over from where they have started. I'm sure that yes to say, maybe I'll pass it on to anyone. So about any company which you left, or maybe anything which you found, maybe candidates are making a mistake, or maybe you found which is not actually according to what you found it. So which according to your company's taste you didn't get. Maybe you can tell the candidates that this is what I found, so I would appreciate the candidate to change in the way. So maybe any one of you who has looked into it. So have you any experience, Disha? So if you had any experience, maybe I think you can talk and you can tell, or maybe a small instant where you can not mention the candidate's name or anything, or company's name.
Hi, Disha here again. As sir mentioned, we have all we are also looking out for people for our own company for recruitment. And as I mentioned initially, that it's been a couple of months since I started working here, and to be very honest, when I started, I had no knowledge I had about anything basically like recruitment or a BPO industry, or in fact even about the companies. There are like so many companies that I never even had heard the name before. So what I suggest personally is this is a good place to start if you like talking to people, or if you like recruiting, if you want to get into something, say into recruitment, into IT recruitment or something. This is a good place to start. You can just walk in here and attend the interviews. The aura here, the people here are very helping. When I joined, there were almost everyone helped me. was talking to everyone, all the senior recruiters or who have already spoken here. They have helped a lot, so you don't have to worry if in case you're a fresher and you want to start your career in recruitment. You can just walk in and attend the interviews. You can even try getting into White Horse Manpower. So yeah.
Hi again, Taj here. I would like to tell freshers that see, it is here. I would like everyone to, if someone who is looking out for a job, do not think that BPO, it doesn't have a career where you have to, if you get into a BPO where there is no a good career, nothing as such, because someone who start working in BPO who doesn't taste what is an BPO all about, they will not know how the work environment is all about, because it is your career what you have to decide. And then when you start working initially, after having some experience later, you can improve your communication. You can be a good person if you want to get work as a any senior executive levels, might be as a QA, ITs, any other domain, no matter, it's only at the specific domain which they would be looking out for. They can get into any other job, just is
Within the
being
company you're talking about.
within the company. Being a jobless, it is the time where you have to start your career.
There are some questions also where some people have asked, do you have a day shift or not? So maybe you can.
Yes, we do have a day shift. If someone wants to work into a day shift, we have openings for a day shift in our company.
Transport,
That is for day shift. We have openings for recruitment. That is for our own consultancy who want to start their careers. It's not mandate that the person should have experience into a recruitment. You can walk into our consultancy. We will train you on this. How is the recruitment all about? For a week, we would put you into the training and how this, how you could be a good recruiter. Later, you will know how is the company all about. The companies, you can know about it. We have for day shift, we have for night shifts. If someone who is maybe doing their courses, want their weekends off, they can still work for BPOs and get weekends off and do their courses also. That is what I suggest everyone, that to start their careers into a BPO, someone who is looking out for a job into a recruitment, please walk in and subscribe to our channel, White Horse Manpower. Anytime you need our help, please log on to our website and call on the numbers which is given on the screen. Anytime we are there to help you out. You can get into us.
Right, there's a question one of the candidates asked. Do you have virtual interviews? I am an outstation candidate. Do you have some virtual rounds for that? So the candidate has asked.
Yes, we do have virtual interview rounds. So all the rounds will be happening virtually. Once you get selected, once you're a complete select, only for the joining you have to come to Bangalore. And not only in Bangalore, we do recruit for, as I have mentioned earlier, for Hyderabad, Pune, Mumbai, these locations. So if you're in any part of, not only in Bangalore, any part of India, you can just log on to our website www.whitehorsemanpower.in and just click on the website. You can check for the requirements what we have, not only for in the particular location.
Does JP Morgan hire freshers?
Well, not for now, but yes, they do. In fact, but not for now, because they are looking for someone who has got a good amount of work experience for SF now with the current requirements. Any other questions, sir?
So we have. What is the age limit for any job in a BPO has been questioned by one of the candidates.
See, that's a quite good question. Will be asked by most of the candidates to us. First thing is minimum would be 18 plus. Okay, below 18 is not the thing, and maximum age limit, some companies might goes up to 35 or some companies goes up to 38, 39, and way some companies they might hire above 50 plus as well if the candidate is healthy enough.
What is the maximum salary for an experienced candidate? So one of the questions.
See, for maximum pay, it might vary basing on their designation, what designation they're applying for a job. Especially for an senior executives or a senior associate, that kind of a level, max to max it goes up to 6 lakhs. Someone who has got higher designation for a lateral profiles, such as team leaders, managers, and all, it goes between 8 lakhs up to 14 to 15 lakhs, depending on the company's hierarchy as well. The salary varies, and moreover, depending on their last round CTC itself, they'll be getting a decent hike.
I'm a fresher, and do I get an IT job? Is a question of one of the candidates.
See, you might get an IT job, but with the MNCs, any companies with an, especially an IT based companies over there, they are seeking right now for someone who has got a hands-on experience. So mainly most of the freshers, what they are doing is they are starting up their career through a BPO, that is an ITES industry. Later on down the lane, after a couple of months, okay, there will be of an IJP's internal job postings and all within the company. You can apply for an IJP and you can move down into your core domain very easily. This is the most thing what the freshers are doing.
Question: do you hire HR recruiters? I'm a fresher. Do you hire?
Yes, we do. We do hire for an HR recruiters. That is for both IT and non-IT. The training will be provided, and it is a free of cost training. You can walk into White Horse Manpower. I'll be here. I'll help you out on regarding to it.
Right. There's another question which is, what are the technical openings for freshers?
So your technical, talking about, as I have explained it earlier, that they are looking for someone who has got a good technical knowledge, mainly from a technical based background, that is BTech, BSc in computer science, and BC. These kind of a technical is what exactly we are looking out for. Yes, we have got requirements into a technical profile, but the profile, it is not going to be in an hardcore IT profile, anything as such. It is going to be for an IT help desk or service help desk kind of a role.
Right. And what's the maximum salary for a fresher? One of the candidates asked, what's the maximum salary for a fresher you offer?
Okay, see, minimum I would say it starts from 14,500 with any company. Maximum it goes up to 20 to 23,000 as well. That is the take home I'm talking about, not the CTC.
So there's one of the candidates asking, do you have Saturday, Sunday off?
Yeah, there are companies who are in fact offering Saturday, Sunday fixed week off. That is going to be mostly for an US based processes, which mostly it will be in a US. That is going to be a night shifts with Saturday, Sunday fixed week off is what you can expect.
I'm working in any other domain. Can any other domain people apply for a BPO job? Is the question of one of the candidates.
Yes, you can, but wherein we are looking for someone who has got a good communication skills. Mainly, if you have got a good communication skills, you can surely apply for an BPO job or into an ITES. Your experience, some companies they might get considered, some companies they might not, but we will help you out on regarding to that case, so don't need to worry with that.
There's one more question saying, one Miss Nancy says that what is the age limit to join White Horse Manpower?
Well, here it goes up to 40 as well, 40 plus 2, but if the candidate is healthy, as I mentioned earlier, we do hire above 40 plus over here for an HR profile.
Right, and there's one more question with another candidate saying that how many days training do you provide for a HR as a fresher?
As a fresher, you'll be having a minimum 15 days of training, and it's a complete free of cost. Your pay starts after 15 days of a training period.
All right, Nancy says that I am a fresher in HR, but 5 years other experience. So, what can I do?
You can surely walk in over here. We would love to help you out in getting placed over here, and moreover, we will help you out with a good training so that you can just start up your career into an HR profile.
Right, and there's one more question saying that I am looking for a job which has got fixed shift and Saturday, Sunday off. So, where do I go for?
Yes, like as I have mentioned to you earlier, you can walk into White Horse. We have got n number of companies who are in fact hiring for someone who has got fixed shift with fixed Saturday, Sunday week off. We would love to help you out in that case.
Right, and what is the technical support salary which is for technical support voice? Highest salary, maximum salary is the question here.
Maximum pay, it goes like as I mentioned you earlier, ki salary may vary basing on the designation. So if you're looking for a senior executive kind of a level, that is going to be in technical support level 1 and level 2. I'm talking about it goes up to 6.5 lakhs. So something like TL or SME and above such kind of a levels, it goes up to 7.5 to 9 lakhs.
Right, so we have 9 minutes more, so there are some more questions which are to be answered. They say that I am from outstation and are you ready to hire me as a HR recruiter?
Yes, like as we and my colleagues have mentioned earlier, telephonic virtual rounds will be happening. Everything will be done virtually. Once you get selected, you have to just relocate over here, okay, in and around nearby to our location.
Alright, there's one more question which I would like to ask you, like what is the growth aspect you find in your recruitment company? You've been working for so long, so what is the growth aspect they find? That's the question in with one of the candidates also.
Okay, see, working for so long, the first thing I would like to tell you is being an postgraduate. The colleges they doesn't teach us what exactly the outside working outside is, how exactly to interact with the people, and the main thing is when I started working over here, I was knowing nothing, and now I have become a team leader over here, okay, working for several companies like an Infosys, Accenture, HSBC and all. So while being in postgraduate, the colleges didn't teach us what kind of a market outside is. They just taught us you just have an admission in post graduation. Okay, do this post graduation, you will get a job. We will help you out in getting placed with any of the good companies with a good salary package, and that too a higher salary package that we were expecting at earlier stages of after our post graduation. But then after I started looking for a job, okay, we came to know that okay, there are several companies in the market, that too MNCs, or if we talk about not only in HR domain, any other profile also, the pay minimum it starts from 15 to 16,000 itself for freshers, but our expectations are really very high, okay, being and graduates and postgraduates. So don't fall for this.
Sorry for that.
Yeah.
This is the last question. We are running out of time. This last question you may answer is, can I apply for multiple companies on the same day in your office?
Yes, absolutely. Why not? See, once you walk in over here, we don't give you an option of only one company. We will give you an option of several companies, so that you can attend the interview simultaneously with the different companies, and eventually all the rounds will be happening same day. It is going to be only 1 day interview procedure. So no, we won't ask you to wait for a long time, like for weeks or days as such. So do not worry with that. We will help you out with all your interview rounds same day itself.
Right. Thank you so much, Reena. So I appreciate that you have taken your time to give us. So I will maybe to sum it up, I would like to tell you what openings do we have right now. It's mentioned in the website www.whitehorsemanpower.in. To begin with, I see here the openings as a team leader or assistant manager, international BPO, then fresh graduates for domestic and international call centers. Then I see here AR caller for denial management. Then we find freshers for UK US shift, Saturday Sunday off. Then HR recruitment posting I see here. Then we see Google technical voice support job we have openings. Then we see customer support collections banking voice process. And then we see BPO technical support for Microsoft SharePoint or Microsoft Teams. So we have that openings, and the last but not the least, we have openings for voice and non-voice chat support in some of the companies. So friends, this was a very nice event for us. We really enjoyed answering the queries, as well as we were very happy talking about our own company, and we were able to maybe we are able to deliver according to what you expected. So if there is anything, you can mail us or you can message us, and maybe what we left today or maybe what we couldn't cover today, I'm sure that as the time goes, we will start ourselves correcting ourselves, and maybe in the next session we should be able to give you the more information about the rest of the things what you asked. And in the meanwhile, you may watch White Horse Manpower channel, where we are more informative about the jobs and rest of the things. So we appreciate all your time, and maybe all the people who worked here. And maybe you have to make sure that next time if anybody has got any things to say, so maybe we can tell. So anybody from the back end also have anything you can ask, maybe back end. So you just check any back end. You have any questions? Javed, do you have anything? Okay, right. She's got one question to answer.
Okay, there are many candidates who ask like how to give the interview, because they are the freshers, they don't know how to give the interviews. Guys, if you want to give the interview, just go to the YouTube, put White Horse Manpower, because we have mentioned in the YouTube everything how to like give the interview, how to speak to the HRs from first, like from HR, like HR round to the end, like for the HR, and the like from the last till end of the HR rounds, and the Versant and the operations round, everything we have mentioned in YouTube. Because there are many candidates who ask the question to me like how to give the interview, we don't know to speak to the HRs, like how to speak. So please go to the like YouTube, just mention White Horse Manpower. We have mentioned everything about the processes, and we have mentioned about the interviews, how to give everything. You can just check, and you can go for the www.whitehorsemanpower.in. We have mentioned in that all as
right,
well.
there's an important question which has been asked by Hafsa Beg, and she says, do you provide offer letters and relieving letters? Yes, we do provide offer letters and relieving letters. With regards to White Horse Manpower also, we provide. So people who leave without information, I'm sure none of the company provides offer letters and relieving letters. If you worked genuinely for and given your relieving time, you will get an offer letter and relieving letter from any of the. And one more company, you have for team leaders. Do you have openings for team leaders? Yes, we do have openings for team leader, for technical as well as non-technical. Bangalore, Pune and Hyderabad, especially for technical people, and Mumbai also we have. And and there's another question somebody asked us, do you have openings for trainers and all that? Yes, we have openings for trainers. So you have to send your resume to the email ID which is provided in the description. We'll provide whitehorsehrteam@gmail.com, or maybe other email ID which you have provided. So this was the session what we thought of it, friend. Maybe as the questions took over, so we changed the topics. So last but not the least, I would like to thank all the candidates, and I would like to thank Rajiv, who's helping us, and I would like to thank all the people and the back end people who are in White Horse Manpower back end, people who are helping us in the back end. So maybe you may show them also, like our back end people who are taking care. So there are other people also, maybe. So I would really like to thank all these people. So with that, we would like to say, not conclude, say that have a beginning again for the next session. So we are preparing for the next section. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Last but not the least, don't forget to vote on 10th. We have 10th May 2023. Don't forget to vote. Your right to vote, your right to elect the right government. So do not miss out the voting. Though you are busy, so vote for the country. That's all. I don't know which party, but vote for the country. Right? I appreciate your vote. Maybe I take it as one thing I would like to tell. You can take down the email ID whitehorseahmed@gmail.com. Whoever has voted, send me the photograph of your nail or your finger. I will make sure that I will maybe give you a small gift or whatever is possible with me, so I can send you a gift or maybe a thank you letter or whatever it is. So mail me whitehorseahmed@gmail.com. That's what. Thank you so much. Let's vote on 10th. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rajiv.